Hi everyone, this is the Talk Podcast with your host Nathaniel. So today we'll be talking about something that is really serious, and that is
Tinubu won the election.
Tinubu won the election. That one is fine, but still,
It's not fine.
it's fine.
It's not fine.
No, it's perfectly fine. Like he winning the election is okay. Like I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with him winning.
Somebody that read his way to power. Do you think he has plans for this country as a whole? That's not a sign of good leadership. It's not like for the fact that you're actually showing that it was obvious to the whole that you read your way into power. It's not a sign of good leadership. If you have support for someone like that, that means I don't even know. I don't know what to say.
Well, I don't think it's his fault that he could actually rig the election, because like I think I will constantly continue to blame Nigerians, because it's just now that all the youth really got tired and they decided that okay fine, we're going to come out and start voting. Because if we started the habit of coming out to vote like 4 or 2 elections or 3 elections back, we won't have any problem of like the whole rigging, because there will be like stronger defense. Like any president who's like going to come into power knows that he's coming into power, there's going to be like it's going to be like a very serious thing. So we just started coming out to vote. We just knew that it was
Which was still rigged and which we all saw.
exactly, and it's our fault, because if we came out to vote,
Which we all did.
yes, but if with the strength and number we came out with this election, if we started with this same strength like 2 elections before, imagine how it would be like. So imagine the number of youth that came out to vote in this election. Imagine if we did that before Buhari came. Let's say he rigged his way and came into power.
It wouldn't still change anything.
It would have changed the thing, because the next election that was going to come, the youth are still going to come out in numbers, and as we're coming out in numbers, we're going to come out more.
So you're saying you're okay with APC winning?
I'm okay with APC winning because it's a lesson for Nigerians.
Lesson?
It's a wake up. Yes, it's a wake up. It's like
Nigerians woke up a long time ago.
we did not wake up. Like, we're still on bed. We woke up, but we're still on bed. Like it was this election that really
So
told
you
us that we
say
should stand.
we are not united or didn't wake up during the NSAS protest?
We did not. We woke up doing NSAS. That was NSAS protest, and still with the same NSAS protest and everything that's happening. Who is in power now?
It's still the APC.
Exactly my point. If we came out with the same strength and the same number before the time Buhari was elected, let's say he still rigged his way and entered power, imagine how the next election will be like. More people will come out and vote, and that will reduce the chances of them being able to rig the election. Nigeria, as election is coming, more election is coming, and more people who are lazy are now increasing. But now look at what happened now. This is to motivate the youth. Tinubu winning is to motivate the youth, and this is for us to see if the next election is coming. Are we still going to come out with the same number, with the same strength and aggression, or are we just going to be like what we have always been?
No, I actually get your point, but it's a two-edged sword, because people will be like, okay, what's even the point of voting? Because according to a lot of people, they say this governorship election are not even going to waste their strengths off. It's because they all know what is going to happen. They all know it.
Yeah.
Just like I said, it's a two-edged sword. But anyone who's in support of the PCI right now is, I won't say you're humanly sane, because we've been through a lot under this government, and you still want. The other thing is that most people who are going to support the APC are not going to get anything from them. Like they are not getting a single thing from them, but they just want like all of us to die and suffer. Like it's the truth, because look at what has happened these past years. People die every day in this country. If it's not from hunger, it's from banditry. It's not from banditry, it's one thing or the other. There's no money. You have your own money, still you don't have money.
Cashless society.
Like, where are we heading in this country? Like, people say Peter Obi may not be desired, but the thing is that we just want a change. We just want a change, that's all. He might not be the one to change Nigeria, but we want to try something new. They say it's good to try something new.
Yeah.
Always try something new. But I'm actually speechless at this point in time. Like I don't even know what to say. Like basically, if anything should happen, let it happen. If I die, I die. If anybody, let the country does what it has to be. That's all I can just say right now.
So I have some comments here. So I posted something on my social media, and I was like, they don't serve Peter Obi breakfast. I think that was the morning that election results came out. And then the first comment I had was, and I had an emoji to it, like as you can see. And then I added like a crying, laughing, and heartbreak emoji to it. So the first comment I had, he said he just sent a laughing emoji back, and I'm like, Lord have mercy upon us. And then from Abraham Nuhu, he sent Waka. And I was like, what can I do? Now maybe I neck officer. And he said, you mustn't rub it on the guy's face now. Laughing emoji. And I was like, now me send una because I tell una just the shout, what God cannot do does not exist though. Yeah, and then someone else commented and she said, by stealing his votes back, and I was like, top, wallahi. And then someone else also posted a laughing emoji. And then I had, as normal Nigerians that we are violent, someone said, this post is just stupid. And I just replied with like a laughing reaction because I don't know why people like literally see a laughing emoji.
You know, like people laughing, like it's not really actually that they're laughing at Peter Obi, but like, you know, there's this post of like, there's this meme, they said, I like the fact that, you know, Nigeria love catching cruise. See,
exactly.
Every report gone on the Nigerian head, he will still catch cruise.
I'm telling you. So like, having the emoji, you should say that I'm trying to like make a joke. As best like this person is stupid, I'm like, okay, fine.
There was this meme that said, I like the fact that we know we're doomed, but we're still catching cruise. Like, Nigeria,
suffering is it should be in our seats.
So I don't really, the people laughing, it's not that they're really laughing at Obi, but like Nigeria is just,
we've just been through a lot, and like we're just we are tired. We have been through a lot. We're just tired. And then someone said, OMG, the breakfast reached me, and I'm like, it reached all of us because this breakfast, I tell you, it reached all of us. And then this comment was, someone said, so boring, not funny. And I'm like, then I
replied, you get people who think I'm hard, but like,
yeah,
as an average Nigerian, like,
you should understand that
you can't cry, you can't.
There's nothing you can do. Like the man has gone. Like, he has gone. And then I said, then someone else posted, he said, they served your future breakfast. And I'm like, what did I do? Like, when I read this, I was touched because
that was emotional damage.
I'm emotionally downcast. Because I expect that you should have seen the laughing emoji on the post, and then you should understand. Like, breakfast is not something we take serious. Whenever we're talking about breakfast, like in this country, they served me breakfast this morning. Like literally, you like with your guy, like guy, they served me breakfast this morning. And I'm like, no, it's not supposed to be that deep. It's not that deep. And then he said a lot of things that were true. So I understand that in this country, some people actually make serious statements and then we laugh about it. But it's not the one that somebody come and put laughing emoji on top of the post and come and be, why are you attacking me? And funny enough, I guess because people are still hurt, because a lot of youths, as you just said now, just came out to finally recognize that we have a voice and then we can actually come out and win this election, and then all of a sudden we are surprised. Yeah, so everybody really, we all of us will chop breakfast. And then I have another post, I think I reshared by Raymond Nelson, and he said, last, Ghana no far. Yeah. Now you know ready to twerk. I'm like, I tell you, we're ready to, like, we're going to trek this, we're going to trek out of this country, because I'm like, what? And then I posted something else. It was an answer. Because a lot of people say, I don't used to eat two. How can you eat two? Like, what is that? It's two. I'm like, a bag of rice now is like 30k. You say how much bag of rice is, you will not find the rice again.
Which also reach about 50. Inshallah.
So we have coming into our studio Mr. Bash. Say hi. Hi, Bash.
Good afternoon.
Hi, Bash. So we are talking about the breakfast that we were served in this country, the national breakfast. And I'm reading some comments that some people have shown violence upon me on social media. Then I said, then coming to little realization, I posted something. I said, as for me and my household, Baba Blue, will be working for our good. I don't know about you. I know my God will turn things around. And I got like 2 positive outcomes. And it shows that it's all in perspective, because if this man winning, if we allow this man winning to stop our destiny, anybody that want to allow Tinubu to be responsible,
no worry, you won't do it. No worry.
the man has landed and there's nothing else we can do about it. Like, the only thing we can do is like to try our best to make sure that anything is our country, but what are meant to make the difference and make the change. Like, if we don't stand up for our rights, if we don't see the wrongs and we don't correct it and we don't speak out, this is how we continue in this country.
The funny thing is that, like, according to what my friend said, he said, what if actually Tinubu is the person that in the next 4 years will say, I was saying we vote Tinubu.
Yeah.
He might talk, we don't know.
We don't know.
He might actually be the one to change this country.
We don't know.
We don't know. But the thing is that
how he got into the office is what is not even given.
And minus that self, man. Yeah, actually people do crazy things to get power. Yes, we know that. Some people do it for the better, some people do it for the worst. But many people, speculation or doubt is number one. Is he mentally retarded? Is he strong enough
to really handle this country?
Is he in his well state of mind? Because if Tinubu had actually come out that 8 years ago instead of Buhari, no cap, like, yes, because yes, we've seen his work in Lagos, yes, but the thing is he now strong enough
to really handle this country and what's needed?
I thought Barack Obama, if you see when Barack Obama entered the US, to rule a country is not equal. To carry the
weight
on your head, if we just look at it like it's a seat, it's not normal. It is not normal.
And like Nigerians, we like to blame the devil, and the devil in this country is the president. So now if you not see food in your house for like 3 days, who are you going to blame? It's the president. You come and start saying
because words have power,
yeah.
And every day over 1 million people are calling your name, both bad, both. It's not easy. But Obama, you see when he entered the White House, he was looking so fresh, so
look how he came out.
He came out with green hair.
I'm like, look at Jonathan and the rest of them. It's when they came out from office that see them, they're now fresh.
And with his age talk, we don't talk.
So I posted that it was a setup and you all fell for it. Labour Party winning Lagos was still a setup. It was a plan to give Nigerians hope, which we're so addicted to, because we're addicted to.
Because the margin wasn't big at all.
Exactly. And right before us, it was taken. As I said before, we are not children of Israel. We are Nigerians. The sooner we realize that it's up to us, not to any old or young man to rule us faster, we can start to move this country forward and make this country great. As for me and my household, Tinubu is working for good, and everything I put my hand will work, because this 2023 is my own. So the only thing we can now do as this Master Power is like positive, think positive. Because if you, I have this place and someone said, it no go better for this country because your party lost, because your party did not win. No go better for this country. You are in this country. We will suffer. We suffer together.
The thing is that we only just hope this country
gets
better,
yeah,
regardless of who. But what is just discouraging people is the way this election was handled. Like, it was so obvious, and then, like I said earlier, if for the fact that it was, we all saw it
plain, like it was so evident, and
that's not a quality of a good leadership. It is not. Yes, like I said, people do crazy things for power, for either the better or the good, but that alone is already like a full stop for people. But this one, that it was so obvious, and then
it was just so bad. And funny enough, this has been the most peaceful election we've had in
because people don't get stressed.
No, people actually came out to vote. Funny enough,
nothing like as in the aftermath.
I'm like,
aftermath.
You know, and there was no cash again. So if there's no cash to give you, to go and be snatching ballots from and and you don't have, you never chop.
Now person don't chop, now you get balance.
I'm telling you, you never chop food. You won't go start to snatch ballot box. Okay, because I want you.
I'm bored,
yeah. So thank you guys for tuning into my podcast. If you made it this long, thank you so very much. I'm here with Shalom, Astro, please give us your outro, please. Give us like your acting, like how do you want to end the thing for us? So give us a bit of advice in this country, like next 4 to like 8 years, what are we going to be doing with our lives? Like
that man said, day 1, hit the ground. Day 2, continue running. Day 3, don't rest. Battle Blue Nation signing out. Fulaba.
Yeah, so my other guest, Mr. Bash Damago, please give us your outlook. Like, tell us how are we supposed to survive in this next 8 years? Like, how are we going to survive? Like, give us your outlook. Like,
We survived the past 4 years, I'll be 8 years with Buhari. So a renewed hope has landed. And I hope that you also will hope for a better future. All those people they talk say Tinubu na problem for them. I beg, maybe they talk say na problem for them and their family.
Yeah.
No, for only themselves. Maybe their family members want change.
but for us,
But for us,
we
na change. This is the change.
This is the change we wanted to see. We wanted
To see in the past 8 years, change yalu.
Yeah. So thank you guys, and I'm signing out. Everything is working for our good. So please tune into my next podcast, and we'll be having more talks like this and having more episodes like this. So yeah. Bye.